The Kiss album Creatures of the Night had two covers, neither of which featured the guitarist that played on the album. The band was eager to move on from the massive failure that was Music from the Elder. The album's tour and tie-in film had both been abandoned. Longtime manager Bill Aucoin was also out, as was Casablanca Records. Company owner Neil Bogart had sold the company to Polygram before dying of cancer. Kiss was now under Mercury Records, who, despite releasing Creatures of the Night, kept the Casablanca name on the packaging. Ace Frehley also wanted out. He was struggling with substance abuse and wanted to focus on his own solo career. Despite appearing on the cover, in promotional videos, and doing a small European tour, his contributions were zero to the actual record. Instead, several guitarists were brought in, each one having the potential of being the new lead guitarist for Kiss. The band felt that they had strayed too far from what had made them popular. They had experimented with disco and pop on Dynasty and Unmasked, and went even further with musical-based fare with The Elder. They felt like they needed to get back to a harder rock sound found on those earlier records. It was the first of their records that they dubbed in the heavy metal style. With Eric Carr on drums, they felt they had sufficient drum sound, but wanted something with more flash in the lead guitar. On this record, you can hear guitarists Robben Ford, Steve Ferris, Bob Kulick, Adam Mitchell, and the man who would eventually land the job, Vinnie Vincent. Steve was also very close to getting the job as well. Gene's duties were also relegated to vocals only on several tracks, with bassist Jimmy Haslip and Mike Porcaro stepping in. The title track was released as a single in the UK, with Paul and Eric being the only Kiss members to play their respective instruments on the track. Gene only provided his vocals. Simmons and Vincent penned the track I Love It Loud, which got a music video featuring Frehley and the new core set piece of the tour, a gigantic tank that also served as the base for the drums that actually fired. For years, I thought the dad in this video was manager Doc McGee, but it's actually Kiss business manager Howard Marks. It would be released as a single with the B-side Danger. In the UK, this song was the B-side, with the A-side being Killer, another Simmons and Vincent track. Paul does not play or sing on Killer. For the first time since Dynasty, the band toured in the United States, where crowds were almost non-existent. There's a story that Paul tossed a pick into the crowd at one show, and there were so few people there that it flew over the crowd and landed on the concrete floor behind them. The band also got accused of devil worship as part of the growing satanic panic in the 80s. Many shows were also canceled due to low ticket sales. They drew much larger crowds in South America, including 137,000 people at a show in Brazil. The promotional material for the tour showcased Ace, but it would be the new character, Vinnie Vincent's Wizard, that actually played these shows. Some even at Mercury were unaware that Ace was in the process of leaving the band as the tour began. While the tour and album failed in most markets, with time, the tracks have found their place on modern set lists and have been critically reevaluated. Both Gene and Paul consider it a strong post-original members record, and Eric Carr even said it was his favorite. The album would even be the namesake of one of the Kiss cruises. The band would soon drop the makeup for the next record, Look It Up, and not bring it back until the original member reunion in the late 90s, which is really a shame. I really like the costumes and look for this album, and would have liked to have seen at least one more in this genre. The direction of the album I think is great as well, the classic sound of early Kiss with the tone of the 80s. What did you think of this record? Which cover did you have? And I also feel I should mention that Vinnie does appear on the cover of the bootleg copy of the album. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The content on this channel is made possible from viewers like you. Help the channel grow by supporting me on Ko-fi, which you can find a link to below. You can also help by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.